my name is Megan and welcome back to my channel Adventures with Megan. Today I'm going to be talking about what I have in my toiletry bag when I travel on a long-term basis. So I'm currently in Belize. If you can see a random rash here, some seaweed got me when I was on Key Corker and it's come up with a rash. I'm not randomly sunburnt on my armpit. We are staying in an apartment in San Ignacio, which is near the border to Flores, and I'm about 3/4 of the way through my long trip of the summer, which is 90 days because my house insurance says it can't be unoccupied for more than 90 days. The toiletry bag that I've brought with me on this trip is this one, and it is their Packet Reveal Quick Trip toiletry bag by Eagle Creek. I'm going to start off by showing you around the toiletry bag and then I will show you the contents of it. So first of all, going through the toiletry bag. So as I mentioned, it is the Eagle Creek Packet Reveal Quick Trip in small. It's got two big sections here and it's got a mesh section here. So the dimensions of this toiletry bag are 25 centimetres by 14 centimetres by 10 centimetres, and it has an internal capacity of 6 litres. It is made of durable fabric that is 100% recycled post-consumer polyester, and it is also washable, which is good because I've got like toothpaste stains on this. So going through the pockets, it's got a mesh pocket on the front that you can see things through, and then it's got one big pocket and one smaller pocket. So as you saw in the tour of the toiletry bag, it has two main sections. So this one here that's on the side that has the mesh on is the slightly bigger section, and then this one here on the other side is the slightly smaller section. So what I've done is in the bigger section put everything that I use on a daily basis, like shampoo, my hairbrush, comb, things like that. And then in the smaller section, I have things that I don't use daily, but I like to have in my toiletry bag. So things like eyebrows, mascara, like more beauty related things. So I'm actually going to start in the mesh section here. In this section, I have my razor for like shaving my armpits, shaving my legs, and I have the Venus Gillette one that has the snap-on, snap-off razor on the end of it. And then I also have a razor cover on it to make sure that I don't slice my finger open when I get it out of my toiletry bag. I will be linking as much as I can below in the description box, so it'll hopefully help you guys out if you're wanting anything that's in this packing video. And then also in this side mesh, I just have a spare razor head with the cap on, and I've actually got an empty cap as well because I've used this spare razor head. I have iron tablets to make sure I take them, and then also my pill. And then going into the main section, when I travel for my shampoo and conditioner, I don't always use liquid because it takes up more space. So in this plastic container, everything's covered in hair because I'm molt everywhere. I have 1/4 of a shampoo bar, so this is the Eco Warrior shampoo bar that I always use, and I have a Glossier milk jelly cleanser bar which I use to wash my face with and also to wash my body with. And then also underneath I have a soap saver. So what this does is it soaks up the water from the bars to make sure that they last longer after you use them. I do have some liquid shampoo, so I start off with like 100ml squeezy bottle. So this is just 100ml, everything's hairy, 100ml like silicone tube, and I filled this with shampoo before I left. So I used the Herbal Essences Daily Reset, I think it's called. And then if any Airbnbs or hostels or hotels have shampoo, I just top it up in here, just because sometimes with the shampoo bar, I don't feel like it properly cleans my hair if it's really greasy from like the heat and stuff. So I also have this. Continuing on with the hair theme, I actually have an empty bottle. So this did have my leave-in conditioner in it, but I clearly miscalculated how much leave-in conditioner I needed. So that's an empty bottle. I will try better next time. Still on the theme of hair, I just have a comb and a tangle teaser. So this is a small brush that's good for curly hair. I only brush my hair when it's wet, and I use this every time. It is the travel one, so it's got its own like little carry case on it. And then body wise, I have another little goo tube with body lotion in. I know that you can get body lotion bars, but they just don't work for me. So I just refill this. So I try and get smaller things of body lotion in the supermarket, or if there's any refill shop, and then I use this and just fill it up as I go along. I then have a face moisturiser. So again, this is Glossier because I find their products don't react with my skin, and it is the priming moisturiser moisturiser. When this runs out, I'm gonna get an SPF one so that I always have SPF on my face. I then have the liquid version of Milky Jelly Cleanser from Glossier. I think it came like as a freebie when I got a Glossier order, so I was like, I may as well bring it. And then I have my brown inhaler, and in the other part I also have my pink inhaler. So I just use my brown inhaler normally, but if I need like a bit of extra air, or if my asthma's worse, I switch to my pink inhaler, but it's fine here, whereas I was having to use my pink inhaler in Cusco when we were up at high altitude. Deodorant wise, I use this deodorant. So it is the Salt of the Earth Classic Unscented Deodorant. So it lasts for ages. Like, I still have this much left, and I started and it was full, so it's come up to like here. I've used like this much in like 2 months, and I'm using it between once and twice a day. So to use this, you have to put it under the tap first to make it a bit damp, and then put it on your armpits, and then I wash it under the tap and dry it off. It's really good because it doesn't class as a liquid, especially if you're going hand luggage only, and it just seems to last a lot longer than liquid deodorants, and also it doesn't leave white marks on me, which is great. Next, I have my toothbrush. So I should have brought a spare toothbrush head for this, and I didn't, so I apologise for the state of this toothbrush. But this is a Philips, I think it's a Philips One toothbrush off Amazon. The top doesn't match the bottom because I have replaced it, but it's an electric toothbrush. I don't know if you can hear the buzzing, but it like buzzes for 30 seconds and then changes, so you've got like a whole 2 minutes of cleaning your mouth. It's operated by a AAA battery, and I've brought a spare AAA battery with me, but I've not needed to replace it. And then to replace the head, you just pull this off. So I should have brought a spare one of these. I will know for next time. And then it just comes in this little carry case, so I feel that it's like as small as like a manual toothbrush would be. Going along the theme of cleaning my teeth, I have toothpaste tablets. So these are like just a little pot from Primark, and they are the Dent Tabs brand, and you chew them, then brush your teeth, and then they just turn into like normal toothpaste. For the size of them, they last a lot longer than like liquid toothpaste, and it's also not a liquid if you're traveling hand luggage only. And then finally, in the big section, I just have this, which is like a little case full of toothpicks, so that if I've had anything super flavorful like onion, garlic, things like that, I can freshen up using these. So they're just individual little toothpicks. And then moving on to the smaller section, so I've mentioned that I have my pink inhaler in here. I then have a manicure kit. So these are missing the scissors because Singapore took them off me when I was going through security, even though the blade was smaller than it was meant to be. But anyway, I have a manicure set, which is really useful. So you've got tweezers for like getting splinters out, and then nail clippers as well. I also have a last swab. So instead of taking cotton swabs with me, I have this one, which is just reusable because you just wash it after you use it. I then have little pouches, one with hair bobbles in and one with hair grips in, because I can wear my hair up and grip it out of the way, especially if it's warm and humid. Oh sir, stop with your honking. And then continuing the theme of Glossier products, I have the Glossier Boy Brow in brown, and the Lash Stick Mascara in, I presume, black. I can't see the colour, but yeah, these are the two bits of makeup I have with me. I also have powdered sunshine, so I've decanted this into a little pot, and it's from Lush, and you put it in your parting so that your parting doesn't burn if you're not wearing a hat. I've used it a limited amount of times because I forget that I have it, but when I do use it, it means that my scalp doesn't burn. I won't wear a hat all the time because I like that my hair goes blonder in the sun. And then, as you may have seen in this video, I have gels on my nails. They're watermelon. So I have cuticle oil so that my nails are more likely to stay on. I then have a little pot of Sudocreme, which I just find really useful when I'm traveling, and it's not classed as a liquid because you can't pour it. So it's just useful for like bites, rashes, things like that. And then my last piece of makeup is I have these, which are like wax to like keep your eyebrows pointing the right way. And then that's all the bits and bobs that I have in my toiletry bag. I found that this is like the minimum amount of toiletries that I need with me. I do have eyebrow dye that I used once, but I can't say it worked very well, so I just keep using the Boy Brow. And obviously I also have sun cream, but I have that in my day bag so I can take it out and about and put sun cream on when I'm on day trips. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. As I mentioned, I will put links in the description box below to the products that I use, and I will see you in the next one.